friends, I am Dr. Prashant Sharma and you are watching MEDICO'S Hub. In this video I am going to discuss about the stratified squamous epithelium. First of all, description. Stratified squamous epithelia consists of many layers of flattened cells, that is squamous type of cells, and these basically originate from a basal layer having cuboidal or columnar cells, which are continuously, the cells of which are continuously dividing and giving rise to polyhedral cells in between, which are gradually flattened and finally form the stratified squamous epithelia. So the basal layer is either columnar or cuboidal, and intermediate layers are polyhedral. It consists of polyhedral cells, and finally this is the stratified squamous epithelium. Now again, it is of two types. First one is stratified keratinized squamous epithelia, and another one is stratified non-keratinized squamous epithelia. If we keep the skin moist by keeping it contact of some secretion like saliva or mucus, etc., keratin will not develop. And if this epithelia remains dry, then keratin will develop. When keratinization occurs, the flattened cells are filled with keratin and nucleus is lost. Finally, the cell dies. So these cells are basically dead cells, while these retain nucleus and are live cells. Now location. Location of stratified keratinized squamous epithelia is skin epithelium, while the stratified non-keratinized squamous epithelia is found in oral cavity, then tongue, where it is also known as parakeratinized, thereafter a part of epiglottis, esophagus, and vagina. Now what are the functions? Such epithelia provides protection to deeper tissues. In addition, it prevents the absorption of water. So it prevents the absorption of water from the surrounding. So it is also acting as a barrier. It is acting as a waterproof layer. Then it also prevents the loss of water from body tissues. That's why it also prevents the condition of dehydration, while the stratified non-keratinized squamous epithelia performs the function of protection of deeper layers. So this is about the stratified squamous epithelia, its types, its locations and the functions. Now we'll view some images and the diagrams related to the stratified squamous epithelia.
In the given image, we can observe the stratified squamous epithelium. It is of two types. First one is non-keratinized on left side, and on right side there is keratinized squamous epithelia. Keratin is a protein which is when filled in the cell, it becomes dead. Now we are observing the non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelia, and we can observe the presence of nuclei even in the superficial cells, which indicates that the cells are live. Other examples of such non-keratinized squamous epithelia can be observed in the mucosal lining of the vagina and the lining of esophagus. There is parakeratinized epithelia which can be observed on tongue, and it is an intermediate stage between non-keratinized and keratinized. Then finally, the keratinized squamous epithelia can be observed in the skin. The upper part of skin is epidermis and the lower one is dermis. The epidermis is having the lowermost layer as stratum basale or stratum malpighi, which continuously divide to give rise to the upper cells. It may be columnar or cuboidal, but finally the superficial cells are stratified squamous. And
hit the like button, share and subscribe our channel to get the latest updates and notifications.